Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joe. And do you know what you just tuned into? You just tuned in to Vegan Vibes. Do you feel the vibe? If you're just coming from the vegan weight loss motivational video, this is the first video you watched, this is gonna be nothing like you expected. Do vegans live longer? Spoiler alert, yes. So, blue zones. You're saying to yourself, what the hell are blue zones? Joe, are you making shit up again? Blue zones are areas of the world with the highest concentrations of centenarians, okay? You're saying, what the fuck's a centenarian? These are the cultures with the oldest living human beings in the history of the world. Now, there are 5 blue zones throughout the entire world. The island of Sardinia in Italy. There's the island of Okinawa in Japan. There is Loma Linda, California in suburban LA. There's Costa Rica's isolated Nicola Peninsula, and then there's Icaria, an isolated Greek island. Now, scientists studied the people living in these blue zones, and they found out they got a lot of shit in common. Number 1, they all exercised regularly. Number 2, they have social circles that reinforce healthy behaviors, healthy habits. Number 3, they're committed to their families. Number 4, they reduce stress significantly. And number 5, they don't listen to Nickelback. Now, is that last one true? No, it's not. But here's the real kicker. They all share similar diets. Joe, what diet would that be? Plant-based diet. All 5 of these blue zone areas have diets consisting of very limited meat consumption and are predominantly plant-based. Blue zoners on average eat meat once per week. So let's take the Okinawans, for example. Okinawa island, little island south of Japan, part of Japan though. In the 1940s, Okinawans were the longest living people in the history of the goddamn planet. 69% of everything they ate was sweet potatoes. Everything. All the food they could possibly eat, 69%, over 2/3 was sweet potatoes. How the hell does that happen? 19% were grains, 6% were beans. So 76% of their entire diet was vegetables. The people who lived to 100 said they ate rice every day. 12% of all their calories, brown rice. Now only 2% was meat and dairy. And of that 2%, it was almost predominantly fish. It's Japan after all. They ate a diet that was 85% carbohydrates, 85% carbs. So it's not it just goes to show you how bad carbs get a rep in this fucking society, as if westernized culture can dictate what we're supposed to eat. I mean, we're not exactly the experts on dieting, but the quality of your carbs matters more than the quantity. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality of the carbs, right? Are you eating Cheetos or are you eating sweet potatoes? You understand what I'm saying? Okinawans live longer than any culture in the world. They had 8 times fewer risk for heart disease deaths than the US, 2 times fewer colon cancer deaths, 7 times fewer prostate cancer, 5 times fewer breast cancer deaths. Now here's the real fucking kicker, okay? This is really gonna get you. After World War II, when we kicked Japan's ass, just a little disclaimer there, I'm sorry if you're Japanese, but after World War II, they adopted a westernized diet. Okay, here's what happened. That previous 2% of calories consisting of meat and dairy jumped to 23%. That previous 76% of vegetables was cut to 32%. So what the fuck happened after all of that? The rates of chronic diseases from 1989 compared to 1949 more than doubled. Cholesterol intake rose. Their sodium intake more than tripled. The potassium was cut more than a half. Okay? They fucked up. There were more than a dozen KFCs on the island. So ladies and gentlemen, here's my point. It could be a coincidence that all 5 of the areas of the world with the longest living populations just happen to eat a diet that is plant-based and consists of little to no meat. It could be a coincidence, okay? It could also be a coincidence that OJ's DNA just happened to be found next to Nicole's body the very night of the murder, okay? It could be a coincidence. So when blue zoners, like the Seventh-day Adventist Christians, have life expectancies that are 10 years longer than the average American, you should probably do what they do, which is 1, exercise, 2, don't smoke, 3, eat a plant-based diet. And 4, don't listen to Nickelback. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joe. This has been another episode of Vegan Vibes. And as always, or if you're a first-time listener, not as always, if you felt the vibe, subscribe.